Hello and welcome along and welcome back to the farm. And yeah, we're down at Crossfields Dairy again today, helping out with the harvest again. This is a slightly larger field than the one we did before, and we're taking it to a slightly different place. It is a field. I think this is spring barley. No, this is wheat. So this is a winter wheat field that we're cutting fairly late in August. Should be, yeah, we're in the last few days of August and we should be able to get this done today, I think. And then our field of spring barley, that's going to be ready in the next few days. And we should get that done. I've got to go and take the fence up before we do that. So I'm going to be doing that before that gets started. And we've got the hay as well. The grass that we cut in the last vlog, that is looking pretty good. That's drying out fairly nicely. Should be done in the next few days. So I think that's probably going to be the next job I cover on one of these vlogs. After we've followed the combine round. I don't know how well the wheat is doing on here, what the yield is, but he's going around, and we're going to follow him around because I'm just hoping that. Well, as I said, this is a bigger field, and I don't want him to be left in the lurch should I come round and suddenly be left the other side of the field. So we'll see how it goes. We're just going to follow him around the field to begin with. We need to take this down to the town, sort of to the southwest of us here. For this apparently, so that's where we're going to be carting this to. It's a little bit nearer than the last field we did for Crossfields Dairy, so should be nice and quick to get back and forth to, and hopefully we'll be able to keep the combine going a little bit easier than we were last time. I've radioed over to Alan, who's driving the combine, and he's telling me he's approaching 60% full. I think it might be a good opportunity for me to unload the combine here now that he's into the second headland. This will mean our trailer isn't 100% full, but well, it's, you know, he's not getting 100% full, but means we should be able to do our trailer quite nicely from the combine later. So we'll just pull out underneath and out a little bit. There we go. Just try and take off this. Wow, this field turns at this bit here a bit. There we go. There we go. Whoa. Right, we'll do it along this side here. That was way too changed. Oh, actually, he's got it. He's got it there. That'll do it. That's easier. So we'll empty it out here, and then by the time he's got a full tank on the other side, as long as we're only about, well, this should tell us, I think we'll probably be about 50% full here, which would be good. Yeah, there we go, exactly 50% full. So that's what we wanted. There he goes, off again. And yeah, we'll just wait in this corner here, and that way when he comes back round the field, we'll be able to pick him up and get him emptied, and we should be able to go and take our first load. And here he comes back round the field. He should be approaching the sort of amount that we need. So we'll start her up again. And then once he's turned, we can pick up. Looks like we're going to get a full trailer off sort of 2.5 headlands, which is pretty good. It's going to allow us to go and get this tipped while he gets started on his cuttings and starts cutting into the main body of the field. But we can pick this up here. We want to be sort of just over this side here. It's quite a long auger on this combine. Means that we're in a whoa. Getting the right speed with him is not easy. There we go. Ah, yeah. There we are. That's got it. Beautiful bit of carting here. I just got to watch for running out of field, that's all. Oh, we're all right. He's going at quite a speed. I mean, we're sort of trying to keep up with him at 8 miles an hour, which is that's quite a good speed. Doesn't speak highly of the yield of this crop, though. Does kind of suggest that the yield is not great. One of the nice things about this fast track is the height of the cab. We can very nicely see over. Oh, he's swung around the corner and stopped it. I'm going to keep going. I want to keep emptying him. Make sure we get a full load off this. There we go. I was expecting him to sort of stop at the end of that road then. Let's bring it in. There we go. But we'll get a full trailer off this. It's getting close to the cab. There we go, 97%. We're keeping it in the trailer, thankfully. And I think that might be it. No, he's got a little bit more. There we go, that's it. So we're going to take this now, get my beacons on, and he is going to be very, very empty at the moment. Will give us a little bit of time, and we can take this down to the town and get this done. Now, it's quite a windy road. I actually want to show you this road to get to the town, because we're going to go past our farm. We can have a look at what the status we've got is. We'll go past field 36. Field 36 is looking really nice, actually. We're getting very close to harvest on that now, and sort of everything's going to happen on the farm at once. I'm thinking we're sort of looking at early September and everything just being ready. Local post office is in there, quite nice, nice and close to us. So a little bit in the middle of nowhere, but yeah, nice and close for me for the farm. And you can see there, field 36, our field of spring barley, looking very, very nice. We've got 2 of those, so yeah. And then we head down here, and we want to head down this way. So normally, to get to the main town and Attingham Park itself, we'd head down that road there and turn at the animal market. In this case, we head down and towards the town this way, and it's quite a nice set of peaceful back roads we have around the farm. We don't really hit much traffic until we get to the main roads and get into the towns. Up until then, you know, we really got these roads to ourselves, shared between us and the dairy for the most part. And this brings us sort of down to the bottom here. And you start getting into the town and the newer housing estates that they built on the edge of it here a few years ago, together with a few older houses dotted about, as it kind of happens in a place like this. And then we're going right out the other side of town here. Out this way. It's a very windy road. And yep, and this is the point at which we start hitting some traffic, and where we're going is just the other side of the petrol station over here. Now, I'm not 100% sure how to get into this place, so yeah, County Stores is where we're headed. I think the entrance, if I remember correctly, is down the side here. Yeah, there we go. So we'll take it directly here. We can, yeah, it seems we can get to it through the fuel station as well, because the fuel station is part of County Stores. Let's bring this round, and then yeah, they just want us to tip it in the back here. Go. Also, a place where we'll be delivering milk later on as well. You can see they've got a milk tank for us to unload to here. It's quite nice that the you know, the local town store processes the milk to sell in it. It's quite good from that point of view. Let's unload this trailer then, and yeah, this will be good. This will get us started on this job, and we'll see how much we get from the headland. And yeah, hopefully by the time we get back, the combine won't be full. But we'll see how we go. It'd be nice if it's got like 7,000 litres in it. That would be good. It would work fairly well with us. There we are. All done. We'll let that come back down. And then we're going to head back to the field to continue helping out. It looks like we got back just in time. The combine is 61% full. So we're gonna, and it's actually coming to the end of this row here. So we are gonna come up here and empty this out quickly. Get ourselves about half full. So I want to put the side of this here. This should give me roughly the right place. Keep it going at 8 miles an hour as we come to the end of the row. Whoa. There we go. It looks like Alan's switched over with his daughter now. He doesn't tend to do too much on the farm. Well, not this kind of thing. I think she must have, she's taken over from him in a lot of the work on here. He still very much runs the farm, but yeah, his daughter tends to do a lot of work around the farm, which is it's good to see. She's doing a grand job actually, sort of taking over. I believe this is her first year. And it's from all accounts it's going quite well for them, so that's nice. They have got the right size combine really for the kind of fields that they run here. It's a very they have a mixed arable dairy farm, and as a result, some of their smaller fields here they have as arable, and this generates. I mean, part of the reason why they have this is it generates all the straw for them for the cows for the year. Works really well for them, and yeah, they've already baled up the field next to us that we had previously. So yeah, it seems to be a fairly good working setup for them to do things this way. But they are now. It is just the two of them, and therefore that's why they've asked me to help out with carting in exchange for a little bit of money and also some help with my own harvest. It just makes things a little bit easier for them, and the amount they pay me is less than they'd pay a contract to come in and do this. But yeah, like most farms these days, you know, you've only got 1 or 2 people running them of this sort of size, and they seem to be thriving a little bit on it. Although part of it was selling a lot of older equipment off earlier in the year, which is part of the reason why we did so well at the farm sale and got what we want. Although, as I said before, I don't think this fast track came from them. I think theirs might have been the Massey that was available during that sale. Combine's coming up to 60% again. So we're going to head down to the other side of the field, or the other end of the field, and get this emptied and get ourselves our second full trailer. Looking like it's going to be the end of this cut-in as well, which is quite good. Means the combine should end up with a virtually empty tank as he cuts into the next bit of the field, and that should again make it easier for her to keep going while we are doing while we're going and getting this dropped off. Yeah, she's doing a 6-lane cut-in, a 6-lane lands cut-in here, and so this will be the last one. It means we should be able to empty it out and go and tip this and be in a good position for when we come back. Field should be nicely opened up again, and we should be in a great position. I'm at 11 miles an hour at the moment. We want to take that down to about 8. Not go off the back of the trailer. There we go. Perfect. Happy with that. We'll keep this moving. And there we go. All filled up. That will keep the combine going, and we can go and get this tipped. I'm trying to think if I mentioned this before, but we've got, with the fact that we're now doing the chickens and the eggs and making money that way, there's a little industrial estate just down in it, well, in that way, but you can see the access to it all around here. That's actually no, it's sort of in there. I think I get lost in this housing estate, but yeah, there's a little box manufacturing company down there that I've spoken to a little while ago. That they say they may have some egg boxes, some egg transporting cartons. That did I want to try it out? So we're going to be popping down there in a. Probably in a few weeks' time and getting some of those. We're not producing enough eggs yet. Our chickens are getting into it, and we are getting eggs. We're not getting a massive amount yet, but once we start getting to the point where we could do with something to transport them more easily to places like this to sell them, it will be quite useful for us to do that and to get something that easily allows us to transport them in a little more bulk than the current boxes that we have. There we go. So yeah, I'm looking at picking those up in the near future and doing that. This is not a bad trip down to county stores, actually. We tend to get round and back fairly quickly. Although, having not completely emptied the combine this time does mean it's going to be full a little bit quicker than we have previously. Still, this Marston trailer is quite good at tipping at quite a reasonable size. And I think we've probably got only one more trip to do, one more load off the field today. I can't see there being that much more on here. I don't know if this is a good yield for them or not, but yeah, it's been about just under 30,000 litres, sort of 29,000 litres off the field so far. So they may be heading for maybe 40,000 litres. But we'll see how it goes. We're going to head back up the field though, and probably empty the combine out when we get up there, because I think she's going to have quite a bit of wheat in there waiting for us. And yep, as I suspected, quite a full tank from what I understand. About 75% when I radioed ahead. So we will we'll pick this up here and get this emptied on this row. Try and match up. Field is almost done though. I think, as I said before, I don't think there's going to be more than a single trailer off here now. So should work out fairly well. And out. Perfect. There we go. And we want to keep about 7 miles an hour, 7-8 miles an hour. Keep steady with the combine. And I'm getting the hang of this carting malarkey now. That's working quite well. Just sort of adjusting a little bit, making sure that we're getting it A, in the right part of the trailer, and B, keeping it in the trailer. You want to reduce the spillages as much as possible. Oh, speaking of which, there we go. Yeah, you don't want to hit the brakes too hard. If you hit the brakes too hard, you end up just with it going straight over the cab. And there. Right, rest of that in there. Okay, I think she's done. back it off. And yeah, I think the next time we're going to pick up with that is probably going to be at the end of the field. And as I suspected, yeah, we just got one thin row left to do. We're going to bring this round and just empty the combine as it reaches the end of this row. It's quite a big overlap, so we're not going to be able to place ourselves where we have really before. We're going to sort of come middle of here, I think. Yeah, that should do it. And then as she reaches the end, we can empty out. There we go. Keep it in the trailer. There we go. Perfect. And we're all done. Right. See you in a bit. Thank you. Let's go and do this and get this tipped. And then they can get that all baled up. And down to county stores for the last time today. This should be good. Get a little bit of payment for doing the carting, which should be good. And yeah, all good and dandy. Now, yeah, I think that's all of the work that the dairy needs from us this year, as far as carting goes. We might have some other work to do for them later, but they are going to come and help and do my fields as well in the next couple of weeks. So that'll be pretty good. And we'll get our stuff done. As I said before, we've got the hay to get done. That's going to be dry in the next few days, so I'm really pleased to see that will be all well and done. And yeah, things are moving along nicely on the farm. We are, wow. They've given me a lot of wheat off this field, a lot of wheat. But yeah, that's all good. We're done for the day. So I'm going to let that come down. And I'm going to finish my vlog here for today. So all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed this vlog. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos from the farm, please subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.